So what are you going to eat for breakfast? What are you going to eat for lunch and dinner? Are you going to eat breakfast? Maybe you're not even going to eat breakfast. Sometimes or some days, I'm forced into a late dinner, or I exercised so much that I'm really hungry in the morning. But some days I didn't get a chance to exercise, and I don't want to eat in the morning. I'm not hungry, I don't eat. Or I'll go exercise instead of eating. Or I'll be hungry and I'll go exercise, I still won't eat. Because when you're lost that toxic hunger, hunger is not that uncomfortable. It's a mouth and throat sensation. If you go start exercising, it goes away anyway. If you go to sleep, it goes away anyway. You don't have to eat every time you're hungry. But you should be hungry every time before you eat. And remember, you can't out-exercise your mouth. If you want to gain weight, you gain weight in the gym. Because you don't want to eat to gain weight, because then you put weight on your stomach. You want to exercise to gain weight, to put more weight on your extremities. You want to keep your stomach trim, and you want to gain weight, put it on your arms and your legs by going to the gym. If you want to lose weight, you don't do it in the gym, do it in the kitchen. It's good to exercise for health and longevity, but you're not going to exercise yourself into a perfect body weight. You have to eat yourself into a perfect body weight. I'm suggesting that you eat a lunch with beans and greens and nuts and seeds, and you make your lunch a substantial meal, because that's when you're usually away from the house. And you don't want to be hungry and looking for calories and more tempted to eat things that aren't healthy. You want to feel very sustained through the day and take a nice, satisfying lunch with you. Then you can always eat lighter at night. It's always better to go to bed on a lighter stomach. It's always better for your health if you're going to live more in the catabolic phase. And I know you Nutritarians and people who've read my books and been to my lectures before know that I always tell people that the longer they live in the catabolic phase of the digestive cycle, the longer they live. The longer you live in the catabolic phase, the longer you live. There's two phases of the digestive cycle: the anabolic phase while you're eating and digesting, and the catabolic phase when you're living off of what you ate and you're not eating and digesting. Digestion is finished. So what does that mean, the longer you living in the catabolic phase?
The longer you go without
Right, the longer you go without eating, not snacking. But here's what I'm telling you now. I'm telling you something more right now. I'm saying that it's most important for longevity to lengthen the catabolic phase overnight. More so than separating the distance between lunch and dinner, or breakfast and lunch. It's more important to separate the difference, the time between the end of dinner and the beginning of breakfast. Do you follow that?
Yeah.
And if you want to tweak it a little more, even more expertise, it's more important to eat dinner earlier than it is to eat breakfast later. Because it's better to sleep on an empty stomach. I know you're not asking for that information, but just in case you were interested,